Hello, guides and goddesses. Welcome to Psi Divine. If this is your first time, an extra big welcome to you. If you've been here before, what's up? I sense a question in the air, and I've been busy. Sorry about that, but I've been busy. Now, in the busyness, I do sense some curiosities going on in the world. Yes, you may have some questions, and I might be sensing it. So what I decided to do was do a reading for those who are curious. You have a question. Select the deck according to which stone catches your attention. Which crystal are you feeling most drawn to? And there might be a message there for you. So I'll give you a second to feel drawn in, and we'll go from there. All right. Now that you've had a moment to decide, sense, focus on one of these decks, I gotta tell you, I feel most drawn here. This one always reminds me a bit of a tower, right? I don't know, but I feel drawn to this deck right here, so we'll start with this one. Okay. And so we will call this one Deck 1. Okay. Get you comfortable and relaxed. Now this is a little bit of a mild, gently experimental reading. So let's see what we get. Messages for Deck 1. You chose this stone. What messages are here for you? Okay. Okay, some of you are just out of energy explaining yourself, done explaining yourself, taking your emotion out of a situation. This is strengthening. If emotions could be a gym, a gymnasium with all the equipment, you are definitely gaining. Ooh. This is maturity, okay? You are done with the BS. Someone who took you for granted, took your time, took your energy, well, they don't get it anymore. They just don't get it. I hear Anita Baker giving you the best that I got. Wow. This is, I mean, without the card being there, it's over it. Recognizing someone for who they are, realizing someone is moving or functioning, behaving with you by choice. It's not an accident. Your eyes are not lying to you. It is time to abandon ship, and that may be what you are doing on an emotional level. Doesn't mean you're leaping over a real ship or anything like that, but you are releasing uselessness. Now, uselessness, I'll just be nice about it. All right. Uselessness could be a bad habit, sure. It could also be a bad habit that is in the form of a human. Right. So some of you are making that decision going forward to grow towards self, block the energy drain of others. You may even be giving someone a taste of their medicine in poor communication. Because, yeah, you know better at this point. Welcome. That is beautiful. That is emotional muscle strength training at the bottom of the deck. It's over. It's like something that could have been cool, or the word I get is delicious. Wow. Something that could have been cool. Something that could have been just all right. You know, someone didn't realize they may have manifested something into their realm, goodness, fortune in you, guides or goddesses, and they didn't realize that. They didn't realize your worth. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So the most important element here is staying sane. You do have some love interests, sensual interests coming your way or taking interest in you. Yeah. There's some people who want to be added to your list of focus and attention. Ooh-wee. Don't play games, though. Remember the games that were played with you. Do not play them with others, right? Because you know what subtraction feels like, right? On both sides. Okay, so be mindful, right? Just be mindful if you are interested in dating, getting out there, trying again, new friendships, new alliances. If you are getting back out there into the new world, be mindful of baggage. Baggage works in two directions. You know what it's like to deal with selfish people. You know what it's like to be somebody's option. So be mindful of not carrying that energy into new friendships, new relationships, new situations. Just be mindful. At the bottom of the deck is old data. So this is realizing, remembering old data, and it's very old data. It's realizing it and choosing to not repeat it, at least at this time. Gotta remember those old lessons, right? And a lot of those lessons come from the naughty things. So even just in this time, if this is about a lover or a former lover, and you're pushing back, that's good, okay? It's strength. It's strength. And it's strength that comes from knowing what you're gonna get anyway. Right, you ain't forgot. You didn't forget. Okay, you remembered. And sometimes sometimes we are the darker version of ourselves, okay? It's a part of this life experience. To pretend like you never experienced the darker side of yourself is dreaming, sleepwalking, okay? Anybody who believes 100% they can only walk on one side of this experience, anyone who believes that, I don't know about them, okay? you will experience both sides of the self. And out of that, you can come together and use what's necessary for protection. You can use what's necessary for experiences, blah, blah, blah. But this was realizing a darker version of the self through experiencing other people's dark side. You strengthen that, and you recall those old lessons. And so you may, you're okay with pushing back. You're okay with letting things go at this time. And letting things go may even be like not paying attention to garbage situations, garbage people, garbage relationships, things that you already know are trash. Okay? And you know what happened. It's no longer a question about what happened. Someone's just irresponsible and they are choosing their path. And what you can do is get out of the way. Okay. Yeah, that's not a bad thing. Getting out of the way. Okay. Now, let's move on to the next deck. I sense the pink, so we'll go here. And I will call this deck 2. If you chose the pink crystal, okay. Let's see what's here for you right now. Okay. I can see how this ends at this time, what you're doing at this time. How did you get there? Oh boy. Okay, so this ends with choosing the self. But it had to go through a situation where you had to change. You had to let go. Somebody was changing you. A situation was changing you as a person. You found yourself kind of holding on to a situation that was kind of useless. Can be dealing with people who are stuck in an old idea, old mindset, people who do not seek change. They may be the go along to get along gang. You might just be on some next level stuff, right? You on that next level stuff, but it's not apparent to the others because they're not. Moving on. So, yeah. This is a situation where the BS was building. It was reaching its breaking point anyway. You're not like the others. And you spent a lot of time dealing with that, coming to the conclusion of that. It took going through some cycles of weakness, from people's lies, people doing things to weaken you, break you. Right? Okay. And out of that, it changed the way you see others. It gave you a different level of strength. Because your brain is bigger than the others. Don't take ego from that, but it's true. Your passions are different than the others. You know what I'm saying? Like, you crave what the others don't. Freedom. You can clearly see that others ain't thinking like you think. It is no longer a question. Every now and then you might forget. Sometimes you be forgetting. It happens. Ooh. So as the temperature builds, why did I go with temperature? As the situation around you gets hotter and hotter, you have to pull back your energy, make different plans, choose safety, your mental health, physical health. You have to choose that. You have to come up with reasons to be a part of this situation or not. You start seeing something as a disadvantage to you as a person. So what you get then is a separation by self-infliction, kind of. Okay, so you get this unwanted lesson, unwanted situation, back against the wall, put into a corner. I hear something about putting baby in the corner. The movie's Dirty Dancing. Wow, that's a weird reference. Okay. You're not a part of the confusion. Don't want to be a part of it, at least. It is confusing times, aren't they? Lord. Other people's BS becomes your karma. It's like recognizing that other people do not see what you see. You feel rebellious. You see the hidden agenda that comes up, well served on a velvet pillowcase of fear. Why am I going all the... What is this? Okay. Maybe that's in the pink crystal here. It's protection. Okay. Whew. This one's tiring me out. Some of you are choosing balance. Some of you are realizing you don't want to be used. I hear it's a thin line between love and hate. Shit. Man, all right. Some of you may be really deeply, like, at the point of transition. And it may take losing trust in a situation to make you move. Now I hear ludicrous, move, bitch, get out of the way. This is evolution of the self. Problem solving. Being forced into problem solving. Being forced into evolution. Through excessive control. Okay. There's a waiting time, but it's messed up because it feels like it's waiting for nothing, waiting for people to wise up, waiting for people to get smart, get wise, think, be fair. But understanding that may not happen. Some people are so immersed, and I hear that word exactly, immersed in the secret. Some people are so immersed in what is it? Something about something blank and rewards, work and rewards, or comply and reward system. Some people are so very used to going along that it's easy to become or experience excessive control. Oh boy. Nonetheless, day by day, the truth is building. But in the meantime, for right now, it ain't about the others. You may have to step back, pull back your energy all the way, while other people unravel the illusion. That's what they gotta do. And I'd love to say trust the situation. I think that's a very difficult thing to tell anyone to do. But I think what you can trust in is the self the options, the ability to travel, to move, to make moves. What you can trust is that your knowledge is more awakened, aware. It's more up there than the others. It is what it is. Can't answer all the questions and can't fix everything and everyone. Others have to experience the things that you know already. They have to go through it. And it's unfortunate, but everyone doesn't awaken. Okay, some people are just very comfortable with control and deception. That doesn't mean that you are. But out of this energy may spark or could spark a passion towards yourself to write your own script, cast your own spells. And I don't do spell readings, but that's just what came. So you have your own energy to push forward, and it is important. It is important, and it should not be forgotten, because when you did forget it, it brought karma, didn't it? It came with all these feelings and throwing you off balance. It put you into a situation where you had to make a choice for yourself. Yes. It is what it is. And though it is what it was, you still have the self here. And this is going upwards and onwards. Even in the sense of pulling back your energy, it's upwards and onwards. Don't short that at all. Choosing the self and not being a part of everybody's BS. Anybody's, how about that? Being a part of anybody's BS at this time is not on the menu. Golf clap. Golf clap. What are you missing at this time? I'm just curious. What's coming your way? Oh. Well, that popped out. Okay. Well, if you're paying attention and you have interest, what's coming your way is passion. Me likey. Me love you long time is what I'm hearing too. Oh Lord, this got dirty quickly. Wait a minute. Okay. If you've moved yourself out of this energy, it's showing. This is weird. Suddenly I feel like, wow, like magnetic energy. If you've extracted yourself from this, go outside, enjoy yourself, because you're looking good. It's your solo dolo. It's the energy that your haters don't enjoy, right? It's the smile that makes your haters frown. Ooh, strong shade. I like this. Okay, look, this is unsettling. Ooh, it's an alteration in health, mindset, change of plans, going back to the proper cycle you should be holding on to, which is you and your happiness. It's beautiful. Now, the others ain't gonna believe that shit, okay? They're not. It's not for you to clarify or justify. Now look, it's gonna be some devils trying to test you, okay? So while you do have some options and energies looking at you, the spiciest ones will be the devil energy. Ooh. Do expect them to come back around and attempt to control, run a little game, gamity game. Good luck with that. But I don't see you. Your energy is to be matched, not berated, not belittled, not weakened. Okay? This is what feels like for me, keeping it to yourself while you're on the rise. You know, others can see from a distance, they can perceive, but you're choosing yourself. Now this is going to invoke a little bit of fear, or a little bit of, bewilderment. What? That's what I heard. Okay, it feels to others like you're stalling out. It feels like you're trying to break up, or they're going to feel the separation. Others will feel your distance, but it's platform distance. Okay, it's like not I'm standing back and closing the door. It's more like look up at me on this stage. Right. And they can't reach the heights. It puts others in that mindset. It makes them question. It makes them think you're doing other things. You must be with other people. You must be working over here. You must be doing all. You know what I'm saying? People start to assume. That's what comes with platform energy. And as I'm saying that, there is a large airplane flying overhead. Oh, that's what y'all are doing. It's confusing to them. Oh well. Let's move on to deck 3. All right. What's going on with those who chose deck 3? Okay, I hear an old song, Prince, Condition of the Heart. Some of you, this feels a little bit like unrequited love. You may be realizing the love or the person you're interested in is at a great distance, and you may, I would like to think, no longer wondering if they care. It feels like loss of protection. What I just heard is someone told you to wait. What? Good Lord. Okay, if this is about love, waiting for someone to return, if somebody told you to wait for them or gave you a spot of hope that you should hold on, they'll be back. What I heard was in the summertime? What? No. No. How about no? If you chose this, somebody told you some bullshit to block your path. And literally, it's like somebody gave you the choice of wait or fight, or you lose something. Wait and then lie to yourself while you're waiting. And it's like someone giving you a choice of something, and it's not really a choice. Like literally both options cater to the disconnected one, or more than one. Right. You may be involved in a situation where you are not with your person anymore, and there might have been some cheating or question of cheating. Some heartbreak there, right? And things that are just not moving as fast as you want them to, right? And so you're listening to what essentially might be that person stalling you out. They may be exploring, enjoying all that life has to give them. Excessively, a lot of it. How much can I get? Can I stick my whole hand in the cookie jar? How about in my face? How about my whole body? Will you wait until I'm done with that? Just come on. Over the heart, you were once open, it is time to close that energy off and back out of the room. Close the window on this idea. And there is a surrendering that you have to do to logic. You may be wasting time, wasting opportunities to experience the world, others, someone who really will give you the energy you deserve. Learning how to love and respect the self, care for the self, surrender to the self. Especially because if this is a love reading and this is your data, you have probably a little bit of a distorted idea about love anyway, okay? Because people don't move the way you expect them to. That's a robot. They do what they want to do. Chances are they showed you who they were before you agreed to put your heart into it or your time. So now you have to choose. Do you choose protecting the self? Do you choose energy that is just really making you dreamy, imagining things that you want to happen that really just kind of make you fight with yourself, make you wait by yourself, waiting on someone to do the right thing, waiting on someone to realize that you're awesome, or realize your greatness or the potential in a situation. It is wasting your time. At the very least, you should be considering acting like you're moving forward. Put some feet forward. Someone has put you into a position that puts you behind a gate. The path to where you're trying to be most healthy and happy at is on the other side of that fence. It's like somebody promising you something for later on. Just wait, I'll be back. Come on, no. Just know it's pouring yourself down the drain. Literally. Literally, you're giving up too much. Too much time, too much energy, too much focus. And it's literally putting you in a bad place. It's putting you in a place where you are turning into a fixed focus energy. You can't move forward. You won't move forward by an unseen force. Words, belief, imagination, the untangible things you can't touch, things that can easily be switched with change of thought. It's the focus that has to be changed. It's understanding that, if you're waiting for someone, they're showing you what they're bringing to the table. Nothing. Nothing of value, nothing that is healthy for you. Nice. So this is feminine energy. You have to decide how much of the self do you want to lose to this situation. And you're holding on to something that may be already divided. And it's like, walking yourself towards distraction, things falling apart, a confusion, great level of confusion, while waiting on someone to have all of the experiences they want. They want you to keep things in order. This is giving someone the key to your existence. And it's remote control. That is a remote control, okay? It's giving someone access to your time, your energy, the value of self. And it's not a healthy thing. It's a drowning situation. So if this is about love, it's time to stop that. It's time to at least, in some cases, I think, okay, fake it till you make it applies. Act like you're moving forward. Start moving your feet today, doing something different. change the cycle around you. Waiting on someone to return, you know, because they gave you some shred of hope and they haven't been back in a while. You gotta be honest with yourself. So this is a time of logic, especially to do with your heart and the one who takes advantage by placing, you know, their energy or blocking their energy. Playing games of distance, wasting time, energy. It's a plan that they do that. It's a plot. That's how they move. This person, you know, has, if this is love, whoever this person is that you're dealing with, I mean, this is how they move. I don't like that energy at all. It's furniture. It's furniture. The fire's out. The fire's been out for that other person. So it's you that's got to get thoughts and process in order. It's you that's got to unlock the door to your future, your happiness. It's you that's got to end the confusion and move more towards self. And through that, you will attract other energies who value you the way you will come to value yourself, right? Waiting on someone to return is not really coming from a place of high value of self or that person. It's hoping someone does what you want them to do. So this means applying logic. If you cannot apply logic to that, then it's time to talk to some people. It's time to talk to some people, because this is multiple versions of self, and you need to understand where that energy is coming from so you can stop it. This type of focused desire has to do with your state of mind, not the person. You just happen to be a magnet to bad energies when you're this type of open. So there's some revealing, and this has to do with things you may have heard in childhood. This may have to do with things that you've been told that disconnected you or took away protections from you. This could have happened early on in life. This can also come from not being listened to by others. It really has a lot to do with what goes in and out of the ear. So I do get some mental over-processing, okay? And an unhealthy focus on things that are not meant for you, gifts that are not truly meant for you. Seeing, you know what I'm saying, like when you're hungry, your eyes are bigger than your stomach. So there's that blockage that happens, or you're getting blocked off. So you got to get over this hurdle, and that has to do with the way you think, the way you love, how much emotion you allow others, how much emotion you allow others to extract. Got to learn how to get a hold of that. So this is applying your emotional self to situations in life where it will be of use to you. If you really are a deep lover, you really love and you need to be loved, maybe adopt some pets. There's a place for your energy, and you're having trouble in love because that ain't where that energy goes. The hard focused, I eat, sleep, think, dream, love, passion, emotion, that is an energy that has a use, but you're applying it wrong. So that has a price tag to it. So, yeah, let's turn this emotional boat right side up. Your love may not be intended for one. You may have enough love to take care of 10 dogs, or I'm not saying go get 10 dogs. Maybe you work at a shelter, or you really truly are the type of energy that can love many people with great compassion. But when you focus on one, it becomes like a fire. Okay, it's like a gigantic flaming fire, and it makes other people go into modes of protection, or it puts you into modes of protection. It requires protection. Hopefully not the kind of protection that accompanies a restraining order, but protection. So there's some elements of self that were some fires that were easily fueled. You have to learn to get control over that. And so you have to write the energy, okay? And that's that fire. Your drive, your creativity has a use, I tell you. But focusing on one person is not what it's for. So you'll have trouble with that. Doesn't mean you can't love one, but you're here to be of service to many. So I would suggest, if you don't do it already, volunteering, doing things that many people are appreciative of, working at it, maybe a homeless shelter, helping lots of people, or working in a business or a job like customer service where you help a lot of people and you have the ability to endure stressful energies or pushback energies with a smile. That energy is in you, that fire and capability is in you to work in a team or be a leader of a team even. You may have enough energy to not need a team. How about that? So you have to get a hold of that energy and point those lasers in a proper direction. It is not in love, I tell you. There's problems and vision to be solved and dealt with. Your healing comes from being the one that is there for others in their time of need. You have a solo dolo energy, but it can bring insanity. I'm trying to think of a nice way to say this. It can make you go crazy a little bit, right? Because you can attract the wrong energies who think that your ability to be with yourself means that they can come in and do things or break your trust. So you may invite people who are reckless, who bring high anxiety to you, or they bring their big bucket of lack, and they play with your emotions, because your emotions belong in action, okay? You want to find the greatest harmony in your life, it involves action. You're here to be of service to others, maybe finding people or helping people, nursing, medical. I see a person who has a line of people in front of them type energy. Again, you may have the type of love that cannot go to just one energy. It's too much, it's too strong. You have high expectations, you want action, you expect growth, you're supportive, you're all the things that you do not attract in others. Okay, so you're like super awesome, right? And then you attract complete absence, imbalance. The ones who haven't even gotten close to figuring themselves out. People who are great at lying, people, and because you attract those energies on a solo level, is it possible that others in a group setting may benefit from you helping them no longer be lost or, in panic mode, helping people become sturdy in life again or accomplished, helping people who've lost things. Wow. Helping people no longer be in fear. Wow. You have a determination that has use. It's not in loving one person. Okay? So in, the person who will give you the love you want, you will find in the environment where you are being of service to the others. Anything else? Okay, so you got your lessons. And so there's some subtraction that has to happen. You got your lessons, you dealt with the nuts and the el destructos, and the ones who ain't figured themselves out. You've gone through this cycle, right? You know it. You know it very well. Now it's time to do that subtraction. You see, even like as the cards flipped out, we get the addition that caused the subtraction, the addition of the conflict. The lessons came in. We righted the ship. We had to go through some things, right? And then we get here at the end where it's all good because we took away the elements that were no longer of use. The things that were harming, the energies that were harming. You take back your heart. Take back the heart of gold, and you go back into addition mode. And addition comes with protection. You may have to protect yourself, protect your enemy, protect your enemies. What? That's what came out of my mouth. Okay, you may have to protect your energies also. Wow, you may have to protect your enemies by taking your energy back. How are we protecting enemies? Because that came right out. Clarify that shit. Okay, so in taking back your energy, there may be some people or a person you could have messed up their whole life or something. And by not doing that and going into a place of protection, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so taking back the fire puts you back on the path of build, keeps you on that path of build, right? Because you could mess some people up, right? But you could also do that later. That's here. That's here. I was going to say skip it, but that's here. You could reveal all in time. All may reveal itself also in time. In the meantime, use your lessons to propel, is what I heard. Propel, launch you forward. I heard specifically launch. This may be pushing you towards new ventures, adventures of the self. It could be new business, spark of inspiration to do with money. You are of high value at this time. If you can move these energies out of the way, move your focus off those energies, okay? You can be you are of high value at this time, but you need to make sure what you want is what's good for you. What you want is going to give you what, what's healthy for you, what keeps you strong. I'm done. All right. Now, this is collective. I'm going to do a yes or no. So, pick a stone. I will move these around right here. Okay, let's put these right here. Ask your question, collect a stone, and I will read yes or no for each of them. So let's start with the rose. Did you select this for your yes or no question? Ask your question. Let's get a yes or a no. That's pretty clear. The answer is no. All right. Did you select the heart? There is lust from the past. It's a maybe. Why is it a maybe? Ooh. Got two cards. It's a maybe because it's a test you're not taking. This could be someone from the past. Do you want it again? Is it healthy? You'd like it to be a yes. This feels like temptation and boredom. Let me put this here. Yes, but it's not healthy, and it's a bit of a test. Okay, did you select this stone for your yes or no question? Oh. There's a choice. It once was a yes. Now there's a no. We got a maybe going on here. But it's not a good one. It's a plan for not good stuff. Could someone be behaving badly? When I hear the song, oh, I hear a song, look at all these rumors surrounding me every day. Just need some time to get away. My best friend said there's one out now about, ooh. Okay, so if this has to do with gossip or others telling you BS, Lord, that's a lot. That's a lot. This is a whole bunch of nonsense. This is nonsense. You don't really have to pay attention to this. Ooh, you really don't. What is the healthiest answer for this question? The healthiest answer, though, is no, and get real. Logic. All right. I hope that was helpful. And I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. If you liked it, I'll do one of these again. I hope you enjoyed Select a Deck. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.